Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Custard Prophet. We're back here with Tennis Manager 23 playthrough. We're back with Crusty Bun in the start of season 2029. I didn't know I would be here, but I thought Crusty finished the season well enough to think we could get him into the top 10. And we're going to be trying to achieve that potentially today, because we are going to be playing in the Australian Open. But stuff has happened at the Academy. Let's go and have a look at that first of all. So we have our new objectives for the year, and we need to keep the current players and recruit at least one. We've actually managed to do that, and we'll see that player in a second. We need to have over $100,000 or pounds at the end of the season. We got currently 281,000, and we got a big chunk of money actually at the end of the season, which we have used some of to improve our infrastructure. In terms of infrastructure improvements, this is what we're doing. We're upgrading the clay court, which gives us another percentage boost for our clay performances. We can see improvement, I think, has gone into the stores, so that's kind of come through. And we're just kind of holding off any other improvements just at the minute. We need to kind of think about the best ways to spend money here on, because we're not getting a bunch of money coming in anymore. As you can see, Billy Blades has left the academy. Mark Span's still away injured, so he's currently rehabilitating. But we brought in Masio Simpson, who looks a very decent player. At 25 years old, he's 266th in the world, and got some good attributes there. I don't think he's going to be awesome, but I think we can probably improve him. Maybe get him into that top 100 and a potential Davis Cup player. That's what the plan is. So we got three folks in our academy looking to win tournaments. Crusty obviously is the top of the tree, and let's go and have a look how he got on in his first tournament. So Crusty in the Adelaide International, which he actually won last season, he was not able to win through this, but he had some cracking results. He wasn't able to beat Yannick Sinner in the final, but he got through to the final, beating the likes of Arta Rinkanek in 3 sets. That was a tough one. But then he had a series of difficult games. Quarterfinals against Zverev for 9th in the world. Semi-finals against Auger Aliassime, 3rd in the world. He's never beaten him before. And Sinner, this was a tight game, so he's really got form going into this. He really, really does. So let's see what we can do in the Australian Open. I am excited about this. We'll kind of have a look who he's got in our first round match. I think he's actually got a relatively kind draw. And we're just going to be concerned for the first 3 matches if he gets it that far. He is going to be playing Alejandro Davidovich Fokina, who's 50th in the world, which is a relatively tough draw. You should win that, but it's a tough-ish draw. But if he gets through that, he will play one of 2 qualifiers, which is a lot easier. If he gets through that, it looks like Marco Topo got knocked out by Thies Bugard, so Bugard never beats him. So that becomes really interesting. And if he gets through that, I think it might be Tsitsipas who he goes up against in the last 16. A player he really does struggle with. So let's get out there, let's play this first round match, see if he can get through that. Remember, it's best of 3 sets. We've played this guy once before, 6-2, 7-5 in the Shanghai Masters in 2027. So that was a little while ago. Let's set things up and try and get out there and win a game of football. He's all about power and accuracy on the forehand, so we'll be focusing on his backhand, of course. Right, let's get in there. We've downed his confidence. He is still listening carefully. He didn't actually do anything. At this age, it doesn't seem to make a huge difference. I don't know whether that's a thing, whether age plays a role in how they react to your team talks, or whether he's just numb to my crappy team talks. Let's get into it. First set. Early, quick start from Crusty. He's 30-40 up against the Spaniard. He's looking to... well, he worked that one out very nicely, but that was a lovely hit. It's back to Juice. It's a solid opening few games. He's now got another opportunity at 1-1. Oh, it's nicely done. Crusty should have been a bit quick around the courts. Another opportunity though. There you go, nice deep. Not seen the Crusty power yet. This guy seems to be very, very good on his forehand. Crusty going for the drop shot. Oh, I didn't see that go out, but it looked like it was dead close. 2-all, and again 15-40. So Crusty really piling the pressure on. And he's gone wide. 3-2. And we are 5-3 up, 15-40 up, and this is set point number 1 in the Australian Open. It's a solid opening game here against a player who he's got some good weapons. Whew, just long. 30-40. Well, wow, that's well wide. Come on. He's off the top of the racket. Back to deuce. It's 40-30, 5-4 up. And you feel Crusty's probably got this, but you just never know, do you? Things can change. He's not had a... Wow. He's not gone to deuce on any of his games so far, and he's managed to get it here, so slightly concerning here. But there we go. He's all the way through. Didn't get to see that. It is. He got the first set 6-4, and he moves on. I think he probably got a good percentage wins in that of points in that first game. So let's dive into game number 2. Well, it's 2-all and love 40 this time to Crusty, putting the pressure on again against Davidovich. Gets around the court well. He's got some good power, which Crusty has struggled with. And that was a lovely little drop shot there, 15-40. Such a shame, such a lovely deep shot there, 30-40. And again, a real struggle on these key points to actually get over the line. That winning instinct that Crusty does seem to lack a little bit of. Well, it's a tie break. It's love all, and let's see how he gets on. 6-5, and it's on the Spaniards. Well, it's with serve, and you can see Crusty just about got that. It is a set point here, but he's had a lot of chances, and he's not really taking them when it's necessary. Oh, that's a lovely hit. When it's absolutely necessary, he does. 6-4, 7-6. Crusty going into the final set. Not much to worry about at the minute. 3-2 up and 40-15 up. This is a big point. Well, these next two potentially are big points, because Crusty could really get close to the victory here. Why didn't he go in? That's a lovely hit. It's gone wide. 4-2. That's massive. Crusty now with big advantage. Can he make it pay? Well, he does. 5-3, 40 love up. And this has been somewhat easier than I expected, in all honesty. I thought this was going to be a bit of a battle. I think Crusty might have done a little bit better in places, but he has got it done. And he's got it done pretty easily, in all honesty. It's a really, really solid 6-4, 7-6, 6-3 victory. Well, Bugard comfortably through his match against the qualifier. So that's the person who's waiting. Jack Draper in the... I'm not sure if we're playing that side or this side, to be honest. That's the kind of the thing with this setup. It's really hard to tell that. So, yeah, Jack Draper is potentially one possible opponent. Or it might be Tsitsipas or Biggin, one of our old foes, or Tiafoe. So we've played a lot of these players quite a few times. It is going to be this one. So it's going to be Tsitsipas, which is a real tough one for the last 16. Let's see if he can get through this against this qualifier. You'd expect him to get through this. So anticipation footwork. He's not a power player by the look at it. Played him once, beat him last year at 6-4, 6-3. Right, here we go. Game number 2. You know, a nice little run in this tournament would be quite awesome. Well, first opportunity on his serve, 30-40. Not quite sure what we're expecting. Quite a slow serve, actually. Not that much power. So what we expect is come to the net. That's a nice little volley. Looks a little bit ungainly, but got the point. Well, he's got a set point, 30-40 at 6-5. In all honesty, it's been tighter than I thought. I think probably could do better. He's gone long, 7-5. What a time to make a mistake like that. I don't think that's, I don't know, 57% of the points, just not winning them at the right times. He's basically hardly done anything on our serve. So long may that continue. 2-1, and we have an advantage on Antoine Giabaudo's serve. Looking for mistakes. Oh no, and we've given one away. Back to Juice. Well, it's 6-all again. Not being the set I thought it was going to be. Looks like he's going to get an opportunity and just hasn't. Right, 6-all. Let's see if we can win this tiebreak. 6-4. Not what I was expecting. Advantage to the Frenchman. And it's a poor shot. You've got to wonder, how has that happened? Only 48% of points won there on his serve, but it's just on the return. Suddenly that has gone down absolutely massive. So we've got to try and figure something else out on that return. Right, we've gone a little bit closer because he's so slow with the serve. Let's see what that does. Oh, well, that's not good. 15-40 down now. It's just long. I thought that was in for a minute. First break points we've seen on Crusty's serve. Let's see what this guy can do. Wow, that was nicely done. And another one into the net when it mattered. 4-1, 30-40. What is going on here? Back to Juice though. 30-40. Oh. Nice loopy return. So important this point. You feel going down 2-1, it could be absolute disaster zone here. That was such a good shot down the line. Back to Juice. Just has not been at it at all on his serve. Bizarre. It was so strong in the first game. Just not seen that at all. 5-3. It is a set point. Changes we've made have not made a difference. And there we go. 6-3. What are we going to do here? Right, changing up. We're going down the line now with the first serve returns. See if that can make a difference. 30-40. 1 love up. He's gone wide. 2 love. And we are 5-3 up. 40-30 up. That is much better. Didn't really see this coming at all. And there we go. 6-3. Much, much better set. We'll carry on in that vein. Fingers crossed we can get over the line. This has been too difficult. 30-40. Did we see this one coming? I thought this was the easy match out of the two we've just played. I thought the last one would be hard. We breezed through that. But looks like we're putting the pressure on him, and it looks like he might be struggling a bit now. And he has 5-4 in the final set. 40-15 up. Couple of match points. And he battled hard. Got himself almost through against a top 20 player. But wasn't quite able to turn that into a good result. So, who are we playing? Well, it's going to be Bugard, but who will we potentially be playing after that? So, Alessami, Tsitsipas, Aruna, all through in this part of the draw. And it's going to be a tough thing, but it looks like if we get through this, it'll be Tsitsipas or Tiafoe. Crusty this time is going to be playing Thies Bugard, who he has played before, has beaten before on a number of occasions. Let's see if he can do it today. He's played him 10 times, beaten him 10 times. My God. Never taken a set off us. So this could be something, a real opportunity after that rather weak performance from Crusty, I've got to say. I've seen better. I've seen better, and I'm just hoping that's a one-off. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Not sure whether we've got enough here, but let's hope we have. Interesting. Love 40 down already in at 1-1. We saw him struggle in the last game. Don't know why. Oh, that was nicely done. 15-40. Right down the centre. Ace, 30-40. Oh, well done. Back to deuce. It's 5-4, 15-40, and Crusty's kind of turned it around with a couple of break opportunities here. It stayed on that side of the net, 6-4. Crusty has got the first set against Bugard. He feels like he might get some sets out of us, though, even if we win this today. 4-3, advantage to Crusty now. Just wonder how much the mental difficulties that Bugard has against Crusty are going to play on his mind, even if he is playing well. All he's got is one game to get here to go 2 sets love up. And he is right there, 40 love. That's a lovely hit. Surely he's got it here. Nicely done. 6-4, 6-3. He is in absolute perfect position now to go through this. It's crazy. 5-all. Again, towards the end of the set, and again, Crusty has a couple of break opportunities. Ace from Bugard does well there. Doesn't try anything special there. Probably should have tried to put that away. Crusty seems to be just, I was going to say waiting for a mistake, but he doesn't get one. Another opportunity. Third opportunity in the set. Second serve here. Well, Bugard goes cross court, very nice. He's gone to a tie break. We'll just have a quick look. I think Crusty's been particularly good this set compared to some of the other sets. Yeah, 56%, 96% on his serve, and only 4% returns won. So you feel it's set up for a Crusty tie break, but you just never know. This is a very different sort of mat. Well, it's close. 6-5, it's on serve. Nicely done. Into the net. And when it matters, every single time, Bugard cannot deal with it. So in straight sets, 6-4, 6-3, 7-6. But they didn't feel that much between the two players. It was quite tight, it felt. But Crusty through to the last 16. Very, very nice. And that is where we're going to leave it today. And it's a big surprise in the last 16. He's going to be playing Francis Tiafoe. Let's just kind of have a quick look at that, because that is an interesting one. So there's been some victories from some surprising places in the last 16. We'll just run through that. Top seed is out. He went out injured in the first round. You can see Medvedev is out. 6th seed gone. 4th seed Yannick Sinner is out. Jack Draper is through though, and he's got a tough tie in the quarterfinals, but he's in the quarterfinals. He beat Ben Shelton though to get there. Very nice, Jackie boy. So Crusty will be playing Francis Tiafoe in this next round, and then we'll be playing one of Sebastian Baez or Alice Sami in the quarterfinals if he gets through that. Going to be tough. In the bottom match, it looks like Alcaraz and Rune are the players going to get through there. Right, folks, there is where we're going to leave it. If you did enjoy that, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Let me know how you think Crusty's going to get on in the latter stages of this tournament. Now he's in the last 16. Can he go deep in this tournament? You feel he's got a chance in the next one, but he perhaps needs to up his game just a little bit. Anyway, folks, if you did enjoy that, please hit that like button, subscribe if new. I'll see you for that next one. Goodbye.